Thank you. Okay, so I'd just like to start by looking at the definition of education. Education is defined as the process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at school or university. Now, for me, the word here, systematic, kind of sums up a lot of what's wrong with education. In my experience, we tend to stick to one main model within mainstream education, and this model is dated and it's static, and as a result of this, we've got many people leaving the system with a very poor idea of how to cope with the world of work after school or university. Now, one of the ways I see that we can progress with this and change this is by promoting and supporting vocational education models. Now, over the past year, I've been working with the Ideas Foundation, which is a charity which seeks to identify and nurture young creative talents. And with the Ideas Foundation, I've had the opportunity to work on real live work-based projects and in fact go on to run some projects with young people which collaborate with industry and work with creative professionals as mentors. Now, by learning in this way, it's shown me that an education that prepares you for after school or university is made up primarily really of three things. The first one is knowledge, not just in the general sense, but knowledge that is applicable to your passion and that is taught to you in a way that clicks with the way that your mind works and the way that you think and encompasses relevant technologies in order to teach you. The second is skills, and so applying yourself to a process so that you can see how and why something is working. And the thirdly, and most importantly to me, is passion. I really feel that the Ideas Foundation has nurtured my passion and has given me a clear outlet for my strengths. And this has really helped in making decisions about my future career and my education. And I feel extremely lucky that I'm able to make these choices after having these opportunities, because I've seen many of my friends choosing to do degrees because it's the only route that's promoted to them. It's not necessarily the fact that they've got a strong passion for it, but they feel that they should do it because it's the only thing that they see as possible. And it really does annoy me that vocational education is looked at as so second class to a degree, despite the fact that so many graduates are coming through just not ill prepared for the world of work, and employers are echoing this fact. Let me give you an example. As part of his final year of study, a friend of mine had to do a survey across 30 recent graduates about employment prospects. And out of the 30 that he surveyed, only 2 of them had managed to secure jobs within 6 months of graduating. And I think that's quite shocking, really, 2 out of 30. And the consensus from the rest wasn't necessarily the fact that they felt that the jobs weren't available, but it was that they felt that they were ill-prepared for the world of work and that they were unable to distinguish themselves from the thousands of other graduates who actually, on paper, look exactly the same as them. Now, the path that I'm taking is vocationally based and is based around the collaboration of industry and education, because I've got a scholarship into the School of Communication Arts. Now, the School of Communication Arts is an advertising school which collaborates with the industry and has professional mentors who work within the creative industries to mentor the students. The curriculum of the school is also in constant collaboration with the industry, so it's constantly changing, and subsequently when I go next year it will be completely different to what it's like now, and I'll be learning using relevant approaches and technologies that are applicable to the industry as it stands at that point. And my pledge to you today is to open up opportunities within the creative industries for young people in rural areas. I've been travelling all the way from Devon to take part in the experiences that I've had, and I'd now like to pass on my experience and my knowledge and my passions onto more young people so that they can see what opportunities are out there for them. And I'd just like to leave you with this thought: creativity is a cycle. Pedal it. Thank you.
Sophie Bosworth.